Good afternoon, Vikings. I am Carrie Dixon, Chancellor of Elizabeth City State University. I would like to welcome you to an afternoon of royal pageantry as we salute Mr. and Miss Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021. This afternoon will be a sight for your eyes as we experience a winter wonderland. Today, we transform Nomar Proctor and Mekayla Stokley into the king and queen of ECSU. In the midst of challenging times, Vikings are resilient. Therefore, we could not allow the pandemic to interrupt this annual tradition. With that said, it is my great pleasure for the first time in ECSU history to declare the opening of the 2020-2021 virtual coronation. At this time, I would like to introduce our host, Ms. Nyla Harris. She is a graduating senior majoring in biology in the University Honors Program. Nyla is from Camden, North Carolina. After graduation, Nyla will be commissioned as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Viking family and friends, help me welcome Ms. Nyla Harris.
Greetings, Vikings. Thank you, Chancellor Dixon, for that wonderful royal declaration. As stated, I am Nyla Harris, and I am delighted to serve as your host for this evening. At this time, we would like to recognize the special guests of Mr. and Miss Elizabeth City State University and their royal court who have joined us virtually today. First, we would like to recognize Dr. Gary Brown, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, and our other administrators and staff. We would be remiss not to honor our student leadership, members of the Student Government Association, Campus Activities Board, and other student leaders. We acknowledge all former royalty of ECSU and all kings and queens of our clubs and organizations. Finally, we are honored to recognize all family and friends of Mr. and Miss Elizabeth City State University and their royal court. Thank you all for your virtual participation this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed pleasure to present to you Mr. Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021, Mr. Nomar Proctor.
One of my favorite teachings comes from the famous novel, The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho. This book has taught me to value my journey in life more than the destination itself. My experience at Elizabeth City State University has been nothing less than a journey, and I have learned so much along the way. I am forever grateful for the experience that my HBCU has given me. First, I have to give thanks to Father God for watching over and guiding my steps into my destiny. To my Viking family, thank you for your support and the memories that we created along the way. Thank you to my mentors for seeing potential and for providing guidance whenever I need it. Thank you to my family for being a great support system. I love each and every one of you. To my younger brothers, each of you drives me to set the best example possible of a good big brother and a man. I am proud of the men that you all are becoming, and I am thankful to have you in my life. Special thank you to my amazing girlfriend, Nyla Paige Harris. Many people don't experience a love like ours, and I will never take what we have for granted. You have made me a better person since we've met, and I only see us achieving greater things from here. Lastly, I would like to thank my amazing mother and father for always showing me unconditional love and laying the foundation for the person that I am becoming. Words cannot express how important you both are to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed pleasure to present to you Miss Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021, Miss Mekayla Stokley.
To my Viking family, I am overwhelmed with gratitude for this opportunity. I'm truly thankful for God, my institution, the faculty and staff, the amazing student body, and my family and friends. Each of you have majorly influenced my experience at ECSU. Though my reign has been different than I imagined, I have learned what God brings you to, He will bring you through. To my amazing Royal Court, thank you for being resilient during this time. I know each of you have overcome challenges and oppositions this year, yet you continue to reign regally. To reign during a global pandemic and to be the first to ever do it is worth recognition within itself. Congratulations once again. I wouldn't want to reign as Miss ECSU with any other group of people. I love each of you dearly. To the student body, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that you believed in my potential to serve as your queen. Thank you all so much for electing me as Miss Elizabeth City State University. I admire your resilience and adaptability, your creativity and tenacity never ceases to amaze me. To the amazing class of 2021, thank you for giving me the opportunity to begin my journey as Miss Freshman and represent you each year until now as Miss ECSU. Our journey has been filled with excitement and many lessons learned along the way. To my family and friends, I thank you for supporting me through everything. You have selflessly given your time and energy to ensure each of my 4 campaigns were successful. I appreciate all of your prayers, encouraging text messages, and monetary support. I love each of you. To my mother, the woman who handles everything with style and grace, I love and appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for being my campaign manager every year. You are the person I know I can always count on. You will forever be my best friend. I appreciate all of the sacrifices you have made for me. Thank you for showing me that being a queen begins within. I love you so much. Wipe those tears. Last but not least, to my Heavenly Father, thank you so much for all that you have done for me. Your love has never failed me in any way, in spite of my shortcomings. Thank you for all of the countless blessings you have given me in every step of life. Viking family, I am honored to represent you. I know we will continue to be resilient and excel in all we do. Viking pride, Viking pride, Viking pride.
Our king and queen look lovely this evening, don't they? At this time, I am pleased to present Mr. and Miss Elizabeth City State University 2019-2020, DeQuante McCoy and Nyasia Luke. DeQuante and Nyasia will officially pass on their crowns this evening. We honor your reign and continue to wish you well in all your current and future endeavors. We would now like to introduce the 2020-2021 Royal Court. We honor Mr. and Miss Freshman, William Hamilton and Tally Alvarez, who could not be with us this evening. Mr. and Miss Sophomore, Tyreek Slaughter and Diamond Rawlinson. Tyreek is a business administration student. He was born and raised here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Tyreek is a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Tyreek enjoys spending time with family and friends and enjoys finding new ways to connect with his loved ones virtually. Diamond is a sophomore majoring in early childhood education hailing from Raleigh, North Carolina. She inspires to uplift and connect with her fellow Vikings in a meaningful way. Diamond serves as an active leader on campus. In her spare time, she enjoys working with children and singing. She aspires to be a famous singer. A quote that she lives by is, "She believed she could, so she did." Turn over. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Miss Sophomore. Mr. and Miss Junior, Derek Sellers and Sydney Atwood. Derek J. Sellers is an aviation science and criminal justice student hailing from Berlin, New Jersey. He is a dual sports athlete participating in both men's football and golf. In his spare time, he enjoys watching podcasts on YouTube. He lives by the quote, "Aspire to inspire before we expire." Sydney is a psychology student who plans to open a practice that focuses on children, soldiers with PTSD, and marriage counseling. She hails from Williamsburg, Virginia. Sydney enjoys listening to music and having quality time with family and friends. She currently serves as the financial secretary in the Delta Chi chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Miss Junior. Mr. and Miss Senior, Alandis Thompson and Taylor Jones. Alandis is a business administration student hailing from Portsmouth, Virginia. He is an athlete on our men's cross-country team. He is a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Alandis is also a podcast host whose favorite quote comes from Prince. "Life is not measured by how many breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away." Taylor is majoring in special education. She is a native of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Taylor is the captain of the ECSU D-Lights. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. She enjoys singing, cooking, and taking care of children. Taylor hopes to own her own barbershop and daycare for children with disabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Miss Senior. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the Royal Court 2020-2021. At this time, it is my esteemed pleasure to introduce Miss Diamond Rawlinson, who will grace us with a rendition of I Was Here by Beyonce.
My footprints on the sands of time. No, there was something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I wanna say I lived each day until I died, and know that I meant something in somebody's life. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here.
We have now reached the moment we have all been waiting for, the official crowning of Mr. and Miss Elizabeth City State University. Mr. Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021, Nomar Proctor will be crowned first, and Miss Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021, Mekayla Stokley will be crowned second. Mr. Proctor, please prepare to be crowned. Presenting the Royal Sash. Presenting the Royal Scepter. Presenting the Royal Crown. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021, Mr. Nomar Mosiah Proctor. Miss Mekayla Stokley, please prepare to be crowned. Presenting the Royal Sash. Presenting the Royal Scepter. Presenting the Royal Crown. Presenting the Royal Cloak. Presenting the Queen's Flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elizabeth City State University 2020-2021, Miss Mekayla Takendra Stokley. Ladies and gentlemen, I royally present to you 2021-2020 Royal Court. Congratulations. Congratulations once again, Mr. and Miss Elizabeth City State University and the Royal Court. We know you will represent our great institution well. At this time, we would like to thank those who made this evening possible. We thank you for your diligence, dedication, and hard work. Special thanks to Communications and Marketing, Danielle's Boutique, Division of Student Affairs, Enhanced Faces Makeup Services, JES Event Management Group, Joel Onias Photography, Office of the Chancellor, Office of Central Reservations, Office of Student Engagement, Student Government Association, and each of you for joining us this evening. Once again, I am Nyla Harris, and thank you for joining this year's coronation.